Hello everybody, Rin from Salmon House Emporium here. In addition to me wishing you guys a happy new year, it's New Year's Eve right now, I am doing my review number 2, and it's another Etsy shop. And the shop that I'm reviewing today, and the one item that I purchased, is called FlyingNarwhal on Etsy. It's my very first time ordering from this shop. And this shop specializes in vintage items, especially in the toy department. And I was just kind of doing a random search on Etsy of a particular toy that I used to have when I was in grade school. And they're called Krystal Princesses, and that's Krystal with a K. They're by Play School. And I came across Krystal Princess Ballerina, and I actually had this one when I was younger. I lost all of my treasures. I don't have any of them, so I'm just pretty much collecting them back. I'm a very serious collector of vintage toys in the 80s and 90s era, preferably before 1995, because then I got to middle school at that time and wasn't really interested in toys, being a teenager. But I had a lot of these Krystal Princesses. In fact, I think I had at least a dozen of them. Almost all of them. Not all. But she wasn't my absolute most favorite, but I do like her color and how pretty she was. So this is the item that I purchased from this Etsy shop. Complete with the doll, the globe, and where'd it go? And this comb. In the listing, the owner was not sure if the comb matched the Krystal Princess, but actually it does, and I'll tell you why and how, and without having to look it up, you can find out how. Check out the top of the dome, the color, and how it looks. They usually match, and that's how you know if the comb matches or not. So yes, this does match the Krystal Princess. So perfect. The only thing that it doesn't have, and that's okay because you cannot go and find these things without them anymore. They all come with little crowns that they wear on their heads, and it usually fits on top of the dome. And she has hers missing. So, but like I said, it is almost nearly impossible to find one completely all together with all of its components. So let me go ahead and, I can't do this with one hand. Remove the globe and the doll. Now the general condition is, I would say, good. It's not mint because there are some scruff marks on her feet, but like I said, it's very hard to tell. Her hair's pretty good, and her skirt, her face, I don't know if you can see it up close. Yeah, she has her skirt on and everything. She's real pretty. Here's the base, and her feet fit right in there perfectly. And there's a couple like tape marks on the bottom. Like, all that was mentioned in the listing, of course. So this isn't a surprise or anything. And of course, the glitter and the liquid is still very clear. I don't really see that many, if any, scratches on the dome itself. So this is completely see-through. And it has all the pretty glitter, and you see like stars and music notes. Anything with glitter, I'm just a sucker for. And then, of course, she still fits inside her globe just perfectly. And this is what it looks like. So you shake it. So, yeah, this is what I purchased, and I'm very happy with it. I gave this owner, the seller, a 5-star rating on Etsy. So I'm really, really, really pleased with how this turned out and everything. Of course, the liquid is like not as like high up anymore, because I mean, this is over 20 years old, so of course some of the liquid's going to dissipate over time, and that's expected to. And so just kind of, and I wrote this down because my husband's borrowing the laptop, it's downstairs. So basically, this is called Krystal Princess Ballerina. The comb matches, missing crown, good condition. The item itself, she charged $9.99. And then the shipment cost was $4.15, so I paid $14.14. As far as crystal princesses, they are very hard to find right now. I've looked on eBay, and of course Etsy doesn't have that many options as far as crystal princesses, and a lot of people are charging quite a bit. This is the cheapest one I found by far. I am glad to pay $10 for one, but that's probably the maximum I would pay for a singular crystal princess. And she charged $9.99 for it. So I'm happy to pay that price. But if they're any higher than that, especially as old as they are, and if they're not in their package, the original package, I don't think it's worth it. Because there could be so many flaws with these things. They're missing their combs and crowns. And sometimes they are not matching their domes, and they still want to charge $30-40 for one of them. So I think this is a reasonable price. And everything matches. Even if she doesn't have her crown, I'm fine with this. And I ordered this back on the 27th of December, and I'm traveling this weekend, and I was hoping to get it in time, and I did. And I got this on the 31st. She actually shipped it out on the 28th. So it took 3 days. 3 days? That doesn't seem right. 1, 2, 3, maybe 2? Excuse me. 2-3 days to get here, so it was pretty quick. So I want to thank you at FlyingNarwhal. Thank you so much and you have great communication. If you have any questions about any other items in her shop, I'm sure she'd be happy to help you. And if she comes across any more of these, I'm definitely buying them off of her. And of course the link to the shop is down below in the comments area, so you can click directly onto her link and go to her shop and take a look at all the cool vintage things that she's got on there. And I'm sorry I'm not actually, you don't see my face. It's late at night. I look like crap right now. It's been a rough day. So yeah, and I'm wearing my nightgown. I don't want you guys seeing my nightgown. Anyway, but yeah, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me, and of course I'll keep looking back at your shop to see if there's any more of these cute little gals, or anything else. Like I said, I love collecting vintage stuff. It's not just these, but I'm kind of getting back into these again. I have a doll of another one I got back last fall, but I don't have her globe. So anyway, yeah, so that's that. And of course, Happy New Year to you guys. Peace and love to you all. Catch you later. Bye-bye.